Well, that's how it is. I'll make her happy.
Taisei, I'm sorry. Broke? Well, I guess unlike us, Kimura-kun doesn't get bonuses.
Huh? No bonuses? You really fell off.
Mew, I got a job.
Wow, that's awesome. Kurosugi Real Estate is a big company. Congrats!
My name is Taisei Kimura. I'm in my 4th year of college, and I was going to start working at a big company in the spring. My girlfriend, Miyu, was excited for me. Life was good. That's what I thought back then. I'm still not finished. Every day I was working overtime. My coworkers and I were working our butts off.
Hey, Mr. Bright Future Kimura-kun.
Gaku Kanetsuna, who came in when I did, tapped my shoulder. He was rude to me for some reason.
Overtime again? Man, that sucks.
Kanetsuna, stop pushing all your work onto your kohais and do your own work.
You can't make it in this company if you did every single thing properly. Prioritize. If you're worried, you can help them out as their kind senpai. Okay, bye.
Kanetsuna waved nonchalantly and left. He always took advantage of the kohais that couldn't talk back. Don't worry, I'll do it with you. Hello, this is Kimura from Kurosugi Real Estate. I kept my work phone on me at all times. I had to answer no matter what time of day it was. There were no set hours of response. That was one of the reasons that made this company shady.
Hey, something is leaking from the floor above us. We were told to call this number if anything happened.
I understand. Can I ask you for your address, room number, and name? I'll be right over. I never knew when the phone would ring. The overtime was never ending. My decision-making was lower due to exhaustion. I was making more mistakes. I can't sleep. The phone always seemed to ring right as I was going to sleep. Slowly, I became unable to fall asleep. Please, do not ring. I have to go to work tomorrow. I closed my eyes. I was about to fall asleep. Hello, this is Kimura from Kurosugi Real Estate.
Oh, Kimura. I was gonna give you some work to do.
Huh? Kanetsuna?
It's from a client. He's from another country for work, and he can't speak Japanese that well. I'll give him to you. I only work with Japanese clients.
Kanetsuna told me he texted me the contract and hung up without waiting for my answer. I can't just do nothing when a client needs something. I decided to not sleep and got to work. My mental health and body were reaching their limits. It's been a while. I'm sorry we haven't been able to meet because of work. I'm thinking about quitting, actually. After I finished the work that Kanetsuna gave me, I texted my girlfriend. I saw that she read it immediately, but there was no response. Maybe Miyu is busy too. For the first time in a while, I felt a natural sleepiness and drifted off. The next day, I checked my phone and saw a response from Miyu.
Work must be busy. I understand. I think switching jobs is a good idea.
Sorry to worry you. Miyu is so kind. I'm gonna quit. Miyu wouldn't go against me. I felt good about it. I turned in my resignation. It's been a while since I've seen her. How long has it been since I was able to spend a lot of time with her too? 3 months after I turned in my resignation. Today was finally my day of resignation. After getting off work, I was asked by Miyu to meet her at a cafe. I need to thank her and give her all of my attention. That's what I thought, at least.
Taisei-kun.
Miyu had tears in her eyes. Next to her was Kanetsuna.
Yo, Kimura.
Kanetsuna? Why are you here? He seemed satisfied by my reaction. He grinned and answered jovially.
Miyu told me she wanted to come together.
Together? You've been talking to Kanetsuna? When we started going out, Miyu and I had run into Kanetsuna before. Kanetsuna seemed super annoyed then. Maybe he tried to talk to her behind my back.
It's your fault, Taisei. I was lonely. And when I thought about the future, I was scared.
She said you might quit your job. She was worried about her future. You should choose me then. That's what I suggested. She was the one who chose.
Gaku always came when I needed him. You two work at the same company, right? Gaku comes, but you don't. It's weird. Please, Taisei, let me go. I just want to be happy.
That's because Kanetsuna has been pushing his work onto his coworkers. It'll be pointless to say that, though.
Well, that's how it is. I'll make her happy. You should want the woman you love to be happy if you're a real man.
Taisei, I'm sorry.
I had no words to blame or to fight. I had no strength for any of it.
You should hate yourself for not prioritizing well. You were working yourself to dust for your clients and felt good about that. You're naive. If you can't be smart, you'll end up the same way anywhere. That's how the world works.
After that, I left the two of them silently and wandered around. Before I knew it, it was dark out. Maybe I just don't know how the world works. I hated it, but the last thing Kanetsuna said echoed in my head. I was starting to doubt myself when I heard a troubled woman's voice.
I am not English. No. So, no, not contact.
I looked over to see a waitress and a foreign tourist trying to have a conversation.
Oh, you there. Can you speak English?
Huh? Me? I can, but...
Seriously? Oh, wait, reality?
Don't you mean really?
Oh, yes, that's left.
I can speak Japanese, so you don't have to do that.
Thank you, sir. You saved me.
After I finished dealing with the foreign tourist, she thanked me repeatedly. I'm glad to help. Her name was Misora Ohashi. She worked at this restaurant. She was cheerful and full of energy. She was asked for help by the man when she was cleaning out front. The man said he was using a translator app to talk to you earlier.
Oh, that's why he stuck out his phone. I thought he was asking for my number.
I feel bad for him. He looked like he might cry. When he saw how desperate she was, he couldn't ask anyone else. The man was a gentleman. Nowadays, a lot more people use translator apps while traveling. It would help to listen.
I know, but I don't want to use them.
Huh? I was about to ask her why, but she smiled and told me to come again. After I got home, I continued to look for another job. Even if I find another one, my mind was filled with the shady tactics of my last job. Haha, I have some saved up. My savings had money from my last job and my severance. It was a pretty large amount. From time to time, Miyu's crying face and Kanetsuna's words popped up in my head. And Ohashi-san's and that man's smile. More than a big company or stability, I should think about what I want to do. I had passed the second round of interviews for a company, but I called to decline their offer. After calling to decline more offers, my mind was made up.
Welcome! Oh, Kimura-san. Wow, long time no see. I was waiting for you, but you never came, so I thought I'd never see you again.
Long time no see. Since then, I was busy with finding another job, so I hadn't been able to come back. This place was a cafe during the day and a bar at night.
Here you go, eat up. I'm paying. I made this.
Ohashi-san kept bringing food and drinks to my table. It was a lot. Thank you. I'll pay though. I came to thank you today. Ohashi-san tilted her head. I smiled and told her. I told her that I had quit my job that day. And thanks to Ohashi-san, I decided to start an English learning school.
What? Oh, wow. Wow. You're a CEO?
I just started, so I'm nothing big. I'm a one-man CEO.
Still, you realized what you wanted to do and took a step.
Have confidence. She smiled wide and supported me. I felt great. Thank you. You helped me realize.
I should do what I want to do. I felt like that strangely.
Ohashi-san came up close to me and looked at me with sparkling eyes.
I want to hear more about you. Can we meet up on my day off?
She was like the sun. I couldn't take my eyes off of her changing expressions. Of course. If you want to, I'd love to. I gave her my first ever business card since becoming a company owner. Ohashi-san and I started meeting up from time to time. I didn't have much time since I just started a business, but I spent my free time with her.
I wanted to join your English school too.
She said there were more foreign customers at her restaurant and she wants to learn basic English.
The translation app you showed me is good too, but spoken word has soul. I want to try speaking with my own words. Of course, it isn't all English-speaking customers, so I need the translation app too. If I could speak English, I could speak to so many more people. I saw you and was inspired.
Miss Ora-san was gaining experience here to have her own restaurant someday. She said she was so inspired she could cry when she heard that I started my own business. I'll help you wherever I can. Let's do this.
Thank you, Taisei-sensei.
I've been going to Miss Ora-san's restaurant after that too.
Hello, I finally met you.
You! It was the man from that day. That night, running into him would affect my business greatly. 3 years later, I got a message from an old coworker about going to a get-together. I quit a few years ago. Can I really come?
Of course. Most of our coworkers aren't there anymore anyway.
The woman who contacted me has a fiancé in the office. She got a lot of support at work, so she was able to continue to this day. I want to thank my coworkers, so I decided to join.
Oh, hey, over here.
When I walked in, a coworker called me over. Oof, Kanetsuna.
Haha, Kimura, long time.
Yeah, long time. I knew he might be there, but actually seeing him was different.
Kimura-kun, it's been a while. Memories. Have you been? I've heard about you. The girls are still close and get together often.
My coworkers that have left the company smiled at me. They really took care of me back then. I'm good. Thank you for everything back then. You helped me a lot. When I said that, Kanetsuna butted in. He gave me a nasty up and down.
Good? Really? You're wearing a suit. Are you still working overtime? Broke boys have no time off. How sad.
Broke? Well, I guess unlike us, Kimura-kun doesn't get bonuses. You're right. No bonuses for Kimura-kun.
My coworkers laughed. I could tell that they knew what was going on, but he didn't.
Huh? No bonuses? You really fell off.
Kanetsuna laughed too, but it was different from the others. Everyone fell silent. Kanetsuna seemed like he didn't know what was going on.
Huh? Wait, you don't know?
Huh? No what?
About Kimura-kun's current job. Kimura-kun is a CEO that has his own employees now.
What? Huh?
Yeah, he's a CEO, so he doesn't get bonuses. I thought you knew.
He was the only one that didn't know. He never did listen to people.
You haven't changed, Kanetsuna-kun. You always saw Kimura-kun as a rival. Anytime a client would praise Kimura-kun and say that Kimura-kun gave better service, you would get upset.
The woman nodded. I didn't know they talked about him like that.
Haha, I'm sure it's a small company he owns. Then I probably make more than...
As soon as he said it,
Oh, Taisei, I'm happy to see you.
it was the Englishman. All the woman crumbled at the sight of this handsome tall man.
Wow, I knew Kimura-kun could speak English, but I didn't know he could speak this well. Wow, it makes sense that he's the head of an English school. Are they friends?
My coworkers watched us speak. I rushed to introduce him. Oh, sorry, he's a CEO in England and my business partner. We connected, and now he works with my company to teach Japanese to people in England. This was the Englishman that I had helped that one day a few years ago.
No way! Kimura is friends with a CEO from England?
You can't win, Kanetsuna. Give it up.
Oh,
Oh, Japanese. Baka, you're very lame.
Afterward, Kanetsuna could only look around like he was being puppeted. I had fun with my coworkers for 2 hours and left the restaurant.
Oh, wait.
Misora ran after us. We were at Misora's restaurant tonight.
oh, Misora-chan, what's up? I heard you were off today. What days do you work? I always ask your boss, but they brush it off.
Kanetsuna started talking as soon as Misora came. Misora looked displeased.
I can't tell the customers that information.
You're so cold. It's us, right? I thought it was fate when we ran into each other here. I reserved this place today.
Kanetsuna had organized today's event, and he and Misora were high school classmates. I see. Kanetsuna was looking around for Misora.
I went after all kinds of girls to forget you, but I've never liked anyone else. You're the only one.
If you touch me, I'll beat you up.
She avoided his hand and looked at him like she would look at garbage.
When you happened to come in here, I felt terrible. You always followed me around in high school. You're so creepy. My boss was helping me out. I hid when you'd come, to not see you. Fate? No way, I hate you. Because I saw you being mean to the guy I like.
She had heard me being insulted and held it back.
What? Wait, Kimura?
Yes, he's my fiancé. How dare you hurt him? I'll never forgive you.
Since that day, Misora became a friend, a student, and slowly we got closer. 6 months ago, I had proposed to her. The day I resigned, after I left the cafe, I ran into Misora. I'm happy now because you two betrayed me. I'm grateful.
Huh? No way. You're with Kimura? Because I stole this guy's girlfriend? He took the girl I like?
Yep, that's that.
Why? Why Kimura? This guy's a loser. This guy's girlfriend came with her tail wagging after a few sweet nothings. Kimura should be with a dumb girl like that.
You're the one that stole her, I thought.
Hey, Gaku, what does that mean?
I turned around to the familiar voice. It was Miu, and she was furious.
I followed your location. What was that? Dumb girl? Is that me?
The anger was emanating from her as she approached Kanetsuna. He was pale and speechless. She could be a bit crazy sometimes.
First, when are we getting married? I've been waiting. You'll choose me, right?
I'll never marry you. I'm marrying Misora.
Stop it, I'll never be with you. Misora? Wait, Gaku, you'll call me the wrong name sometimes. I wasn't just hearing things. I see. Taisei, I'm sorry. I was being tricked by Gaku. You're kind. You'll help me, right?
Huh? What are you saying? You chose Kanetsuna, who was slacking over me, who was working my butt off.
I didn't know. If I knew...
You wouldn't have cheated? Just don't cheat, creep.
You're so mean.
I knew she was crazy, but I guess she changed for the worse these past few years.
Huh. You really are a dumb girl. You're Misora? I don't think someone scary like you is a match for Taisei.
Huh? Miu flinched at my voice. I glared at her and pulled Misora to me. Misora lit up my gloomy heart. She's like the sun. You may have acted like a nice girl, but behind the scenes, you were cheating. You're the scary one. I'm truly glad I was able to break up with someone who's nasty on the inside and out. Thanks, you two, for freeing me. There was no point in staying there. I took Misora home. Later, Kanetsuna stopped coming to work. No one could contact him. He'll be fired at this rate.
I heard he broke up with his girlfriend. I didn't know he took her from Kimura-kun.
Damn it, if I knew, I would have said a thing or two or three.
Kanetsuna had always pushed his work onto others. He would finally learn that life isn't that easy. Miu contacted me, but I ignored her. I have no business with a rotten woman like you. I sent that message and blocked her. I saw that she read it. Let me change my number and move. Sorry to worry you. Oh yeah.
What?
I suggested moving in together. Immediately, Misora smiled and nodded.
Taisei, Misora, congrats on your wedding.
A year later, we got married. We were on our honeymoon in England.
The two people who helped me are married. I'm so happy.
Thank you. I met my wife thanks to you. I wanted to continue to have him in my life as my business partner and as a friend.
Taisei, you were telling him about me, huh?
Yeah, I guess this is what happens when you know English. Stop listening in. Misuro opened her dream restaurant 2 years ago. She's been studying English too. Hardships, struggles, pain, a lot happens in life. But you meet all kinds of people, and when you get past the difficulties, a beautiful view will be waiting for us.
This was such a cute episode. I hope you all enjoyed the story. Please don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.